We continue setting up the Raspberry Pi. We need to check the version of Python. As you recall, Python is the programming language that we will be utilizing to program our Raspberry Pi to interact with our input and output electronic components. There's a really big difference between Python 2 and Python 3. All of our code will be run against Python 3. Your Raspberry Pi is probably set up for Python 2 now. So we're going to take some time to set up and change the versioning to Python 3. So open up the terminal. You can either click on the icon at the top or press Control-Alt-T. That will open up the terminal. We need to find what version of Python that we're currently running on our machine. In the terminal, type Python space --version and then hit enter. The version of Python running on my machine is Python 3.4.2. Anything above 3 will work. Yours might be even newer than mine. If it is a Python 2 dot anything, then we need to update it. The next thing that we need to check is a package manager known as pip, P-I-P. The pip is used to be able to pull in external packages associated with Python. In order to check the version of pip, we need to type in pip space --version. The version of pip running on my machine is 1.5.6. This works with Python 3.4, which I have running on my machine. If yours is not 1.5.6 or larger. Now I'm going to walk you through the process in order to update your Python and pip. We need to gain access to a file that is used for configuration of the Raspberry Pi. So open up your File Explorer, and when you open up your File Explorer, if it's not already, you want to navigate to the Home Pi. Now you need to right-click on an open space within the Home Pi folder, and we need to show hidden files. The file that we're looking for is called bashrc. It has a dot in front of it, so it's .bashrc because it's a hidden file. Once you find .bashrc, double-click on it. The bashrc file will open in a text editor. We're now going to grab the code that we need to attach to this bash script. So open up your web browser and navigate to our Canvas course. Scroll down to the lesson 1.05 Raspberry Pi configuration. The code that we need to copy is found in the gray box, so copy both those lines. You can do that by pressing Control-C or right-click and copy. Now that we have the appropriate code, we need to go back to our document, and we are going to paste it in the very bottom of the document. So scroll to the bottom of the document. The last line should read FI. Then we want to paste the alias Python to enable Python 3, and then the second line enables the new pip. We now need to save the document, so we're going to go to File, Save, and then you can close the document. Just to ensure that we've made the appropriate change, let's open the document one more time, scroll down, and we can see that we have the new text added to the document. Go ahead and close it again. In order to clean up the File Explorer, we are going to deselect Show Hidden. Right-click on an open space inside the File Explorer and scroll down to Show Hidden and click it. You should now see that those files are hidden again. It's possible that your File Explorer looks a little bit different than mine. I wanted to show you how you can show the icons in the File Explorer. So if we go up to the View menu and then we select Folder View Mode, we have several options in there. I like to look at the icon view, so I select the icon view. The version of our Python should be Python 3, and we should have a newer version of pip as well. In order to check this, let's open our command terminal again. If you recall, when we're in the terminal, if we want to execute a code that we've previously written, we can press the up arrow. So press the up arrow until you get to Python -- version and execute that line. We now see that the version of Python we're running is Python 3.4.2. Now yours might be a newer version of that, but as long as the first number is a 3, this will work for you. Let's perform the same action for pip. So push your up arrow until you get to the pip command and execute that. As long as the pip version says that it works with Python 3.4, then we've properly executed that. If your versions have not been updated, you need to go back into the bash rc document and ensure that you have copied and pasted the appropriate code that's found in the Canvas course. This now is the end of our video discussing the updating of our Python version for our Raspberry Pi.